Hey guys, so I'm just going to do a wee video with yous and show you how I groom Okutou, my Japanese Akita Inu. He's got a double coat, he's a big doggy. It takes a little bit of time, so I might speed up the video a little bit, but I'm definitely going to take you through the process and show you all the utensils and tools or brushes or whatever you would call them that we're going to need to give him a good old groom. So let's get into that. Grooming your dog is like a great way to spend time with them, get to know them, bond with them, and yeah, you know, just spend some quality time with them. And I'm sure that your fur babies are going to feel really loved and appreciate that you're giving them a good old groom. Another thing I will say, please, 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 please do not shave your Akita, because see, an Akita's fur, they have a double coat. And what this does is it helps regulate their temperature, it protects them from the sun, it protects them from the rain, the snow and everything else. So when you're actually shaving your Akita, you're actually removing a protective barrier and removing that coat, which is there essentially to protect them from the heat and from the cold, pretty much all seasons really. So I know it feels like you might be doing the right thing, you know, when you shave your Akita to give it more airflow and keep it less warm in the summer or whatever, but you're actually doing a disfavour to your Akita. They have a double coat for a reason, so this is going to be a perfect wee video for you to show you how to groom your Akita with ease, cheap and cheerful, just with some simple brushes and just a little bit of love, TLC, tender love and care. So let's get into it, and you will see me brush Okutou and somehow produce a whole other Akita in the process. So I'm going to start off by showing you the brushes that I'm going to use. So we've got this one, which is like a comb. See, it's just simple brushes, and these little, what do you call them, prongs that actually spin around as well. So you could get these at numerous pet shops, online delivery pet places, and you know, if you search for a combed brush, you will find one of these. So we're going to use one of these. Next we have one of these ones, which is pretty cool because look, you push this off and it actually removes the fur. I have another one of these brushes which doesn't have this pushy bit, so actually like picking the fur out takes a little bit longer, so it doesn't really matter. It's just a soft brush. See how these like prongs kind of go, you know, like up and then down. So these are like, and they've got the balls on the end as well, because I actually have another one of these that doesn't have the balls on the end, and it's just straight up metal, and I don't think that's too comfortable on their skin or their fur, so you're better getting the ones that have got the little protective balls on it. So yeah, this isn't a large or an extra large. I'll show you the cat's ones for reference that I've got for Azazel and Willow, because they are the smaller ones. So this is the smaller one, this is Willow's, and that's the bigger one. So this is pretty much exactly the same for the cats. This is what I use for the cats. I've got wee Azazel's one here, so they've all got their own individual brush. But yeah, this is the bigger one for Okutou, because he has a double coat and he's a large dog. And then we have the nail clippers. These have got a guard on them, which is good. So see it here, it's got a little metal guard to protect you from going further down the quick. So that's good if you don't feel too comfortable. You could take it off or you could put it on, but I like to just have it on. And yeah, I'll get into all this properly, you know, with how to avoid the vein and the quick and all that kind of stuff as we get further into the video. But these are the tools that we are going to be using so far. So we've got them all three together. So these are the tools that I'm going to be using to groom Okutou today. And I think we will discover here that we are going to find a whole other massive large Akita that comes out of this grooming experience. Right, so we've got Okutou here looking handsome and dapper, and I'm just going to go in with the first brush to get him groomed. So let's do this. Right, so we've got this one, which is the combed one. You good boy. Always let him have a little sniff before I groom him, just so he kind of knows what's going on. You good boy. Keep brushing times. Come on in, puppy. You're a good boy. You darling boy. So we'll just take this in gently. Good boy. Good boy. And I just hold his head gently for the tuggier parts. It's got a good bit here, fluff here, all of his hair. I think we might actually take the video indoors because I'm getting pretty cold to sitting here. And yeah, we're going to come indoors. Come on, I'll go. Come on, puppy. Come and get yourself brushed and groomed. Right. Oh, okay, so you're going on his bed. So I'll go in your bed. Good boy. I'll go sit. Good boy. Right, we'll get you set up. Right, we're going to groom Okutou. Let's do this. So we're going in with this one again. Good boy. Okay, good brush, darling. You helping us as you say, my darling boy? You helping your brother get groomed? We've got one pile so far. Good boy, you'll go. Good boy. I know, darling. It's actually really good to do the groom outside. See how this brings off a lot of hair? So we now have this here alone that's coming from this brush. So this is what we got already. It's quite a lot, isn't it? Good boy, darling. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So happy, darling. Get out of the way. Good boy. Beautiful boy. Beautiful puppy. Your big Yanko. Yanko. You're such a good boy. I know, darling, it's a bit annoying at this part for you. You're such a clever boy. You're such a good boy. You darling. Yeah, it's your fur. It shows your hair. It needs to come out. It does, it's yours. Good boy. Nearly done, sweetheart. Nearly done. Good boy, nearly finished. You gorgeous boy. Gonna go run this one now. Good old sniff, my boy. Yeah, you ready? Come on in. What are you eating, darling? Nearly finished. Nearly finished. You good puppy. You're a good puppy. Right, wee quick belly. Wee belly brush. Oh, is that you finished, son? Right, so we're just going to go in for a nail clip with these. Got the guard on. I'm going to show you. See how there's a vein here in the sunlight. Might be hard to see. So I'm just going to snip just a little bit off here. And I'm going to go the same way as the nail is sitting. So if you could see, there's a vein there of the colour. So you don't want to be cutting anywhere near here. You only want to take a little bit off from the end here. So let's do this. So nail one. Good boy, Okutou. Good boy. Watch your wee tongue. Good boy. You're a clever boy. He always tries to eat his toenails after. Yeah. So I'm going to take a tiny little bit more off. There's one. Let's get the other one. So we'll look for the quick again. The quick is here. So I'm just going to go above that. So we've got this. Go in with the guard on. Make sure it's not the quick and snip. Go again, Nico. Good boy. You're clever puppy. You're clever puppy. Right, let's look at the next one then. So when we find the quip. Perfect. Good boy. You ready? Good boy. Another little one here, darling. Let me and mummy go in for another bitty. Good boy. Let's get that bit, sweetheart. Good boy. I only just take a little bit off of time because I cut these regularly rather than getting like big deep cuts. You know, I go regularly cutting them. Right, so he's pulled that away and we just need to try and go in for it again. So let's mummy see this. Good boy. Let mummy see your paw. Okay, give mummy this. He's eating his nails. Come on, darling. Let mummy see this one. Good boy. Let mummy go in. You ready? You ready? Watch out. Good boy. Clever. Watch your nose. Good boy. Let mummy just get this last bit here. Good boy. Here we go. You're clever puppy. Right. So there's the back ones here. See how we can see that the quip is up here. So I'm just going to cut these bits. Let me see, darling. Good boy. Thank you. Thank you. Mummy can't see, darling. Watch your face. Thank you. Thank you. Good boy. Mummy can't see, darling. Come on, watch your wee face. Thank you. You're a good puppy. Let mummy see. Thanks. Shanko. Shanko, darling. Watch out, come on. Good boy. So this is all the fur that's came off Okutou today. So this is a mini Akita. This is a mini Shiba Inu. No, I'm just kidding. But it's a lot of hair that came out of Okutou, and look how fresh and lovely he's looking. Yeah, beautiful colours. That's him all groomed. And I only do about 15-20 minutes at a time. Gorgeous. Yeah, so that's Okutou all groomed. That's him all groomed. God, my mind just went blank. Yeah, so that's Okutou, all groomed and looking lovely. I only do about like 15-20 minutes at a time, just because you can sense that he's starting to get, not anxiety as such, but you know, he's getting a bit fed up and he's like, right, hurry up, mum, and he starts to get a bit more moving around rather than chilling and relaxing. So yeah, that's him all groomed, and I'll probably do this again, maybe, can't remember the day, do it today, so what's the date? It's Saturday today, goodness me. So yeah, probably next Saturday. Yeah, so it's Saturday, so I'll probably do another groom next Saturday, you know, like a full one. But if I do notice there's any like tugs or any hair or anything on Okutou during that process throughout, you know, like during this week until next Saturday, I'll take the brush time again and just do that. So yeah, what it pretty much does is it prevents you from, you know, having to go to the groomer so often. You know, like there's nothing wrong with going to the groomers, you know. I just mean like, as expenses start to add up and things like that. So if you struggle to get out to groomers, or there's not one nearby, or you feel like, you know, it's a little bit too out your budget, then honestly just invest in the three what do you call it, utensils, but like the two brushes and the nail clippers that I showed you, and yeah, just grooming your dog or your cat or whatever animal you've got. It really builds a deep bond with them. You know, it's a vulnerable thing, and you know, when you look at animals, nature in the wild, you know, they're grooming each other, and monkeys are like picking out their little bits and stuff like that. So it is, you know, it's a loving thing. It's an affectionate thing. So yeah, I think it's important to groom your pets and connect and bond with them in that way. And I think you'll discover you really enjoy it too. Because honestly, I know it seems overwhelming sometimes. You're like, what do I do with all this hair? But it's just easy swept up. It's easy hoovered up, swept away, put in a bag or whatever you do with it. And just the rewards of it all, seeing your wee pupper or your wee doggo groomed and happy, and you know, just they look forward to it, you know, just training them with some treats to begin with. You know, I could even do another video on that actually, how to introduce grooming, because I've done that with Okutou since he's been a wee puppy, and I know some dogs can actually be funny around grooming and stuff like that, but there is ways that you can help them feel more comfortable, less vulnerable, and so on. So we'll get into that in another video. But until then, I hope you enjoy loving and brushing and yeah, grooming your furry ones. And I'll see you soon.